Okay, we're still in derivatives using the table of some derived functions. We'll take some new functions and their derivatives, the rules that you have to use. So I will make a table here. Let's say here I have my function f, and here the derived function f prime. Okay. The first thing that you have to take is if you have f of x equals um, radical u. Okay, u is a function in x, so its derivative f prime of x will be u prime over 2 radical u. So what you have to make is the derivative of what's inside the radical, so u prime over 2 radical u, just write 2 times radical what you have. Example, let's say you have f of x equals radical x. What is f prime of x? So the derivative of x, so you have to make u prime, so x here, u is x. So what is the derivative of x? We said the derivative of x is 1 over 2 radical x. Okay, so 2 radical u, so it's radical x. Another example, let's say f of x equals radical 4x to the power 5 plus 6. Okay, so let's make the derivative f prime of x equal, okay, u prime, so I will write it step by step. U prime, so we have to make 4x to the power 5 plus 6 prime over 2 radical u, so 2 radical 4x to the power 5 plus 6. Everything prime, it means you have to make its derivative, so it's equal, okay, what is the derivative of 4x to the power 5? It's of the form ax to the power n, so it is 4 times 5, you bring down the n, times x to the power n minus 1, so power 4, 5 minus 1 is 4, plus derivative of 6 is 0, derivative of any constant is 0, over 2 radical 4x power 5 plus 6. So it becomes 4 times 5 here, so 20 x to the power 4 plus 0, so remove it, over 2 radical 4x to the power 5 plus 6. So simplify if you can. Here you have 20 over 2, so it becomes 10x to the power 4 over radical 4x to the power 5 plus 6. So this is the formula for finding the derivative of radical u. It is always equal to u prime over 2 radical u. Okay, let's take one more example. So example, let's say you have radical okay, let's take it f of x equal f of x equals radical 10x to the power 3 plus 4x to the power 2 plus x minus 1. Okay, and I want to find its derivative, f prime of x. F prime of x, so it is u prime over 2 radical u. U prime, it means you have to make the derivative of what's inside the radical. So derivative of 10x cubed plus 4x squared plus x minus 1, so prime, over 2 radical, what you have, 10x cubed plus 4x squared plus x minus 1. So equal, okay, so what is the derivative of 10x cubed? So it is 10 times 3 times x to the power 2. Okay, so I just bring down the exponent and then you subtract 1 from the exponent, it becomes x to the power 2. Plus, here same thing, so 4 times, you bring this down, so 2 times x to the power 2 minus 1, so x to the power 1, plus the derivative of x is always 1 because it becomes x to the power 0 when you subtract the exponents. 1 minus 1 is 0, x to the power 0 is 1, and minus the derivative of 1 is 0. Derivative of any constant is 0 over 2 radical 10x cubed plus 4x squared plus x minus 1. Let's just simplify our answer. So it's equal to 10 times 3, 30 x squared plus 8x plus 1 over 2 radical 10x cubed plus 4x squared plus x minus 1. We cannot simplify further. I cannot take, for example, a common factor. So you keep the answer like this.